Good morning, all of you. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Then class is 9, subject mathematics. Chapter is 7, triangles. Okay, then today we are going to discuss about the sum number 1, 2, 3 in exercise 7.1. Then let us see the answer for the given question. Question number 1. In quadrilateral ACBD, AC is equal to AD. AC is equal to AD is given and AB is bisect. AB is bisect angle A. See the given figure. In this figure you see, you know very well. Then so that triangle ABC congruence to triangle ABD. We have to prove that. What? Then triangle ABC congruence to triangle ABD. And again, what can you say about BC and BD? Okay. Then we will see the answer. Then what is the answer? In triangle ABC, you see, in triangle ABC and triangle ABD, then what are the terms is given? So the terms given is AB is equal to AC is equal to AD. AC is equal to AD. So AC is equal to AD means the length of the AC which is equal to the length of the AD, both same. So therefore AC is equal to AD, therefore given. So angle of CAB, means represents this angle. Then angle of DAB, then DAB means this is the angle, DAB, this is the angle. So from this term angle of CAB equal to angle of DAB, we have to construct AB bisect angle A. AB bisect angle. So AB bisect these two angles. So therefore angle of CAB equal to angle of DAB equal. Therefore AB is equal to AB, because AB is equal to AB means is what? In these two triangle AB is a common line. So therefore AB is equal to AB. So from this above step we know very well triangle ABC, in triangle ABC and congruence to triangle ABD. So therefore by SAS concurrence rule we have to write BC is equal to BD by CPCT. Already you know very well CPCT, the concept before classes I explained to you. Then therefore using this concept CPCT we get the value of BC and BD are equal length. So that BC means what? This BC and BD which is equal to equal length. At the same time AC is equal to AD. We have to get equal length. So therefore AC, BC and BD and AD. So that 4 lengths will be equal means definitely it will become a square. But this is not a square because of somewhat that AC and AD only for somewhat length it will come, and at the same time BC and BD it will become somewhat length it will come. So therefore but AC not equal to BC, isn't it? AC not equal to BC, but BC is equal to BD. Okay, understand? So therefore it is the very important. So that using the concept of SAS congruence triangle we get the result. So SAS congruence we have to write important things. Next we will go to second sum. Then question number second, ABCD is a quadrilateral in which AD is equal to BC. AD is equal to BC is given and angle of DAB equal to angle of CBA is given. So see the given figure, prove that what is the things we have, what is the things we need to prove. Then triangle ABD congruous to triangle BAC, and second one is BD is equal to AC, BD is equal to AC, and third one is angle of ABD is equal to angle of BAC. Now then how we will prove? Let us see. In triangle ABD, see ABD, in triangle ABD, see in triangle ABD, first you think about the triangle ABD, and triangle BAC, in triangle BAC, this triangle, in triangle BAC means this triangle, ABD means this triangle, ABD, this triangle. So given is what? AD is equal to BC. AD is equal to BC means you see the length of AD which is equal to length of BC. So it is the given. So next, angle of DAB. Angle of DAB. Angle of DAB means this angle. Angle of CBA. So DAB, this angle will be equal. So angle of DAB, once again I repeat, DAB, angle of DAB and angle of CBA. So these two angles are equal. So given sum. So therefore these two angles are equal. We have to write next step, AB is equal to BA. So because of AB is equal to BA, this angle equal. So therefore AB, the length will be equal. AB is equal to BA. It is a common. So therefore angle of ABD. So angle of ABD means what? ABD. Angle of ABD means this angle congruous to angle of BAC. Angle of BAC. Because of by SAS rules, because of already given the term angle of DAB is equal to angle of CBA. So therefore using this term, we know very well, using this condition, then after that we have to write triangle ABD congruous to triangle BAC. Why? Because of this angle B and angle A will be equal, isn't it? Angle B and angle A is equal to equal, because this condition you see angle A and angle B is equal. So therefore we have to write this. Then by CPCT, so by CPCT, BD is equal to AC. BD, what is the value of the length of BD which is equal to the length of AC will be equal. So by what process? That by CPCT process, using the concept of CPCT, BD is equal to AC. Again by CPCT we can write BD is equal to AC, we know very well. So therefore we can write angle of ABD is equal to angle of BAC. Understand? Using the concept of CPCT. Then next, third question. Then question is what given? AD and BC are equal. AD and BC are equal, perpendicular to a line segment AB. See the given figure, so that is CD bisect AB. You know very well, CD bisect AB. CD bisect AB. That means what? The length of AB is equal, the length of OA is equal to the length of OB. Understand? Then answer, in triangle BOC and triangle AOD, you see BOC, in triangle BOC AOD in triangle. So angle of BOC equal to angle of AOD. So because of this angle will be equal. So vertically opposite angles are equal. So therefore we can, vertically opposite angles are equal. So therefore we can write angle of BOC is equal to angle of AOD. Understand? Next step. In first step, triangle BOC, you take the triangle and triangle AOD, AOD or DOA, anyone you can write, no problem. Na? So first of all, two triangles you take, then after that vertically opposite angle, you can write angle of BOC, angle of AOD. Vertical angles are opposite, vertical opposites are equal. So angle of CBO, you see angle of CBO means CBO and OAD or DAO, each are 90 degrees. So therefore angle of CBO is equal to angle of DAO 90 degree. So therefore BC is equal to AD. BC is equal to this length will be equal. So given the sum. So therefore angle of BOC from the in the before steps we can write, then angle triangle of BOC congruence to triangle of AOD. By because of these two angles are equal, which angles are equal? So angle O, this angle equal, and B angle, A angle will be equal, and after that this side is equal. So therefore by using the congruence rule is what? Yes, angle, yes, congruence rule. Using the congruence rule, we get B was equal to, already before in starting the sum starting time, I said to you angle of the length of BO is equal to the length of AO. So therefore by CPCT, BO is equal to AO. So therefore CD definitely bisect AB. Okay students, thank you.